Well, hello everyone. How are you today? This is Wardell Potts Jr. for Solar Records Radio. And man, it's coming. We're getting close, guys. We're like a week away. A week away from Christmas. And so kids, y'all ready? Y'all been good, right? I know y'all been good. Yeah, it's all good. I'm just praying that we are going to have a good time and that God blesses us and that we just, do the right thing. You know, it gets weird sometimes. Um, just being out here and doing what we do and I just want to say thank you so much for for your parents taking the time to hang out with us here at Solar Records Radio. This is Wardell Potts Jr. and later we'll have Greg come on and stuff and we'll just be chopping it up with you guys. And in the meantime, it is Throwback Thursday, so I wanna throw you right back. And so let's be blessed. And this first of all, this is the season that we remember our Savior. It is his birthday. And so, Father God, thank you so much for blessing all of us. We love you and appreciate you. And we truly, truly believe that you come to save us. And thank you so much for doing that. As we can't thank you enough. And so, in Jesus' name, we love you. In God's name, we love you. Amen, amen, and amen, guys. Let's get going.
Trouble sleeping, dreaming of you, trouble speaking, thinking of you. Something strange has happened. I just can't get myself together. No kind of way for you. You must have put a spell on my mind and turned me around. Trouble seeing, visions of you, trouble thinking, control my will to take a bow if you want to. I still can't get myself together. No kind of way for you. Must have put a spell on my mind. Must have put a spell on my mind. You made a new man of me. Now I feel heavenly with you. Must have put a spell on my mind. I'm under your power, baby. Oh, spell. I'm under your power, baby. Oh, you see, I gave you everything I had.
but you just pushed me away. I tried so hard to break loose, but you gained control every day. I watched you take my whole world from me, and there was nothing I could do. A secret word, a hidden touch, and I belong to you.
Man, oh man, I'm having a good time. We got my brother Don Fleming on the line as well. What's up, Don? How you doing, my brother?
Hey Wardell, man, I love that chairman of the board you just played because I always got them confused. I always thought they were the Four Tops growing up because the voice, the lead singer, reminds me of Levi Stubbs. So
Um,
I always been a fan of that song when I was a kid. But yeah, that's classic chairman of the board, man. I love that.
Give me just yes, 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 man, oh man. How have you been, brother?
I'm good, man. How have you been? How have you been? That's the question.
Uh, well, I've been hanging in there, man. I've been blessed and very very we go through the motions and stuff. I want to bless my grandkids as much as possible and get them
Right,
what they need and stuff for the holidays and stuff, and
right.
and let them enjoy and celebrate and just be blessed in it, right? Be blessed in the holidays. So I'm good. I basically got everybody what they wanted, I think, and so I think I did good.
I hear you. I hear you, man. That's good. I mean, the season of giving. I think with people, with some people, and I can probably go on a limb and say, you're probably one of those people that's like, look, the satisfaction is the giving.
Mhm.
It's not even about receiving. People receive things, they're grateful, things like that. And but sometimes the person that gives, that's with me. I'll say with me, I'm able to provide and give and whatnot. That's my satisfaction. You know
Right, right.
that's my satisfaction. And like I said, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that you're the same way. So
Yes, sir. We are we are the same, and I I think about I think about all the good things, and so this is the best part to me of the season. The best
right.
part of this season is that love kicks in a way that it doesn't happen throughout the whole year.
I'm a little on the fence with that because of course, yes, tis the season. I get that part, but it's like for you to be humane or show compassion, you have to wait till December. I think a lot of people feel like that's their get out of jail free card, to wait till the end, to wait till December or whatever the holidays to be all,
Well, right. I agree with you on that. But what
I
I
get what you're saying. I just wanted to kind of make a quick generalization because it just seems like, with all of the evils in the world right now, all of the things that's going on, those same people that are creating policy, and I don't mean to again get political about it, but it's like all of the people that promote or advocates of policies that's detrimental to people and their livelihood and things like that. It feels like this a get out of jail free card when they'll post a picture of their family and say happy holidays or Merry
ah
Christmas from my family. It seems phony to me, but I feel like you can't excuse me, don't don't feel obligated to just wait to the end or the beginning of December to have compassion for people. Do it year. What were you doing in February? How were you
mm.
in March? You passed a law in March that kept me from or did this or that was antithetical to the progression of people or things like that. It just seems hypocritical. And again, I'm babbling. I'm sorry. I just didn't mean to feel like
Oh,
I'm ready to.
no, no, no. That's good. That's good. I love it, man. Please don't stop. Don't stop. It's good.
You know,
I
I
mean,
I want people to. I want you to show humanity year round, and it with people, the way things are going right now, again, with all the evil in the world, it's like, okay, you put a pause button on the evil and post the pictures of your family and say,
right.
hey, Merry Christmas. It just seems kind of off to me.
Yes. Well, I want to say Merry Christmas to you, and I want to also say that like my response to what you just said, and I hear you loud and clear, and I agree with you.
Right, right,
But I also want to make sure that we give it to the ones that are doing it because of the season and not necessarily putting them down because they didn't do it when the season wasn't here. Right.
hmm
So basically what I'm saying is that a lot of people sometimes have issues, and even around Christmas times, their issues are still there. But
right,
for some reason, they have to open up and be loving and be kind and be and do this. But right after that, they go back to their miserable situation, and they're trying to figure it out, and not necessarily is this something that they've done to themselves. They are just in a bad situation and they're trying to figure it out. So let's say, for instance, you had a girl that's married to a man that's making her crazy, or vice versa, a man that's married to a woman that's making him crazy, and he's like, I don't know what to do. How do I? And he's stressing out the whole year, and she's stressing out the whole year, and they're just trying to figure out how to coexist. How do we make this work? This is hard. But when the season comes, when
right,
this season comes,
right.
for some reason, it's like we have to participate. It shows we're showing each other this other side of us. And so we have to do this. And then they do it. And I think it's beautiful that they could take a break from the chaos and
Uh,
just like love each other and love on their families and stuff. That's the way.
again, this is an indictment on those who are, who are. I mean, there is some authenticity, and I think this is it's a human element to have compassion for others. For some reason, some of us lose that, but again, that's neither here nor there. All I'm saying is, in certain situations, I think people lay it on a little thick, and you kind of side eye something. You're like. I don't know, it's like that Facebook post of, when people say, they post their relationships and everybody thinks everything is so wonderful and beautiful. Again, I'm not raining on anybody's parade. For any listeners out there, I apologize. I'm gonna have some levity here. We're gonna have some where we laugh, but it's like they post the perfect relationship,
Mhm.
and it's like, oh, I want to wish happy birthday to my better half, and I love her. 15 years of just great marriage, and this and this and this, and I love you to the moon. And not saying that love is not there. No, I'm just saying, hey, you she kicked your butt the other day because you left you left the stove on, or
Yeah.
whatever,
Right, right, right.
I just think sometimes, when this season comes, I think it's almost like a get out of jail free card for compassion. And I just want to be consistent on that.
Mhm.
Show that human element year round. Again, 'tis the season. Nothing again, nothing, nothing bad about that. I understand people, it's all about loving and calling your family members or whatever, doing whatever. I get that. But
Mhm.
at the same time, it's like, do that in July. You know, do that in August. You
Mhm.
don't feel like you need to wait till December to show compassion. I mean, yeah, it's a commemorate it. Tis the season to commemorate that compassion and sympathy and joy. Peace to the world and all of that. But
Right.
at the same time, it's like, don't use that as some type of uh, don't try to make a facade out of the things that that people that are antithetical to that compassion and to that livelihood and that empathy. That's all I'm saying.
Amen. That's good. I got to tell you something. My wife and I, we did like a movie night last night,
How's she
and
doing?
she's good. Thank you. She's good. She's good. And your wife?
She's great, man. She's great.
Great.
Like we're there, man. We're good.
Mm. And your sister?
She's amazing. I don't know if I told you, her daughter, my niece, is I went to Tyler a couple of weeks ago, probably about a month ago, to see her. She became a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. So I was
Oh
able
Lord.
to see my niece cross, and I'm crying like, it's like
uh,
this is the little girl who took pepperoni off my pizza. It's like to see her, this beautiful,
yes.
21-year-old, beautiful 20-year-old young lady, able
Yeah.
to just grow in her own, and be able to, and getting ready to graduate next year, I couldn't be any prouder. I couldn't be any prouder.
Wow.
And that's it. But again, yeah, everything's good. My sister's good. She's doing her thing, and like I said, we both went down there and just kind of proud parents, a proud
Yes.
uncle, So I enjoyed it. Just to get a chance to just get out, and because I've been consumed with work and everything, and so it was a moment to just kind of have some clarity and just get out. And I plan on coming to see you guys too. So
Uh-oh.
be
Y'all
on the
heard that.
so be on the lookout.
Y'all heard that, right? Y'all
Yeah,
heard
it's
that.
official. Yeah, I said it. God gives me breath. I'm coming to see you. If God gives me breath in the future, I'm gonna come see you in the near future.
That would be wonderful, man. We appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna be like just randomly knock on the door, or see you out there with the horses. Like, who is this pulling up in this car?
You know what? My mama's calling me, man. She's something else. I gotta just answer the phone.
Let's get to
Mom,
some music. How
Mom,
about?
I'm on the radio, Mom.
Oh,
Sorry, it was your daddy's birthday today.
Oh, the 18th. Happy.
18th.
Oh, thank you, Mom. Happy birthday to my father in heaven.
Okay.
All right, Mama. Thank you. All right, I'll call you after the show. Thank you. Bye. Bye. All right, so she was reminding me it's my dad's birthday. I forgot.
Oh,
I forgot my dad's birthday.
happy birthday in heaven, senior.
Yes. Yep. All right, guys. So I'm gonna play some more music, and
I'm gonna send you some music while we're on our music break. So be on the lookout for some good music.
amen. Here we go. righty, guys. So anyway, I just want to welcome Greg to the show. What's up, Greg?
What's up, Wardell?
And so now we got Greg and Don Fleming on
Where's
the
Don?
show.
Oh, there's
And
Don.
yeah, Don's there. He's probably on the Don.
Don's in
I'm here. What's
Costa.
happening? I'm here. I'm just I'm working at the same time. What's going on?
yeah, Don's doing. Yeah, he's a real estate agent. He's big time. So he's always taking care of business, selling these houses that cost $500,000 and plus.
Do we get
I'm-
discounts?
Can we get a discount, Don?
Sure. Let me write that in.
He says, sure. So anyway, guys, the thing is that I'm just trying to reminisce. I'm going down memory lane. For me, this is easy because I love it. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about something that it kind of irritates me a little bit, but it goes into what Greg wants to talk about and wants to do. So, but it irritates me because my group Dynasty, and it's a sad reality. Dynasty was the force behind the success of Solar Records. And we did not get a chance to promote Dynasty because we were producing and writing for everybody else and completely put Dynasty in a little corner by themselves. And it's so sad. It's so sad, and it breaks my heart because we should have been huge. Dynasty could have been so big. And so there's, Greg is going to be talking to us and we all will share our thoughts and stuff, but it's about the one hit wonders. And Dynasty really was that one hit wonder. Like we put this hit out but that was it. And so we kept dropping songs, but there was no love, there was no promotion. And just to be fair, a lot of people thought Dynasty was Shalimar. They was like, that sounds like Shalimar. Of course it sounds like Shalimar because we are the ones that created Shalimar in terms of the music. We wrote and produced their music. So
Well, people say like, well, Dynasty was kind of a, and again, this is no disrespect. I think it's great. You said it one time. It's like a glorified house band, you know. But at the same time, it's like Dynasty had albums out. Dynasty had their own thing they were doing. And of course, the background, the players that were on the instruments were basically members of Dynasty playing on Shalimar, playing on the Whispers or whatever, and and then whatever Throwdown Brothers were doing. But no, Dynasty had his own niche. But
the Throwdown Brothers was Dynasty with Steve Shockley and Dana Myers.
Well, basically right. Dynasty just adding Steve,
a couple of people, yes,
yeah.
But this is the thing: Dynasty didn't just play on those other albums; they did the hit songs on those other albums. So whatever their singles were, that was Dynasty behind their hits. And so for Dynasty to only have like I've Just Begun to Love You, and I'll play it for you guys. It's just a sad situation, Greg. And Greg, when you think about it, because you were just a fan of the music, period. When you heard I Just Begun to Love You, and then you hear all the other songs, like we released other things, did you feel like they didn't get any love? Or
one thing I will say is that I started to seriously get into R&B in '79, so the year you joined. So anyway, the first Dynasty track I ever heard anyway was, and I'm sure it was '78 anyway, was I Don't Want to Be a Freak, But I Can't Help Myself. It made the lower regions of the top 30. It didn't do great, but it made the top 30. So it was Dynasty's only, if you want to call it, hit in the UK. So much later on, I was definitely, as you know, into the Solar sound,
right?
But I did find it confusing that the Dynasty tracks that I really liked, which was most of them, but I thought, is there 3 of them? Is there 5 of them? Then the second adventure, the picture on the back, oh, so there's 10. So I didn't know who Dynasty were. Back in the day, there was only there was certainly not, there were no black music stations in the UK. There was an odd show that might last for 2 hours, and that would be it. So if you
Mm.
missed that show, you couldn't listen
What
to it
year was this?
on repeat.
What
Sorry?
year? What year was this around?
I think I Don't Want to Be a Freak, I'm sure was 78.
Okay.
Uh, so just before I was into R&B. But even years later, when I became really into R&B and really became into Dynasty and realized that Dynasty played on all these hit records, I Don't Want to Be a Freak is probably my least favorite Dynasty song, strangely enough.
Tell me about it. Ugh,
Yeah.
I
I,
don't like
I
it
don't
either.
really know why it was a hit, to be fair. When I think you've got things like I Just Begun to Love You, Do Me Right, Love in the Fast Lane, Does That Ring a Bell? The Only One. These were
Groove
like
control.
Yeah, groove control. Greg said. I mean,
Groove
Don
Control.
said.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, Don, any of them really. All those songs were much better. Even the album tracks that were never released as singles were better tracks to me than I Don't Want to Be a Freak.
Oh
They
yeah.
were all tracks. But unfortunately, Solar seemed to lose its way with promoting Dynasty. And the strange thing is, I've not thought about this until you just brought that subject up. But am I right in saying that now Solar, the Solar Materials, is owned by a Canadian company? Is that correct?
Yes.
So that Canadian company is actually missing a trick by not re-releasing most of those tracks under the name Dynasty, because it was Dynasty.
Well, yeah, I think that would be illegal. And you can't do that
It
if
would
it
be illegal.
wasn't.
It wouldn't be illegal for the company that owns the rights to the music. They can do what they like.
Yeah, but I mean, just well, maybe I shouldn't say illegal, but
No,
it
it
would.
wouldn't be illegal.
But if you have other people singing the songs,
Oh yeah, I
and
mean, don't get it. Everybody should be credited,
oh,
but but still, the group Dynasty is behind everything,
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean,
and that that
all the
that could
whispers
come.
up tempo
Yeah,
stuff.
of course, all
Yeah, yeah,
Shalimar stuff. Yeah, yeah, of
yeah,
course,
yeah,
yeah.
yes, yes.
There's definitely a whole album there
Well,
because don't forget
Shalimar.
this.
The funny thing about Shalimar,
Well, yeah,
Shalimar is Dynasty.
of
The
course,
only thing is
of course,
different is the singers,
of course.
right?
That's right.
Shalimar is Dynasty. It's just you
And
got to
so are the
just flip the
Whispers.
singers, just flip them. And
Yeah,
so it's really sad though for me being a member of Dynasty. I when I do interviews with other um, radio stations, they would ask me. I mean, a couple times I've got asked the question: does it make you sad that you guys didn't get the kind of promotion that you needed to be out there? And I said, that's a sad question. Um, but the truth of the matter is that Dynasty gets to walk down the aisle with these other groups. We get our plaques from gold and platinum records, as you can see. We get our plaques and stuff. We also get our royalties, the stuff that hasn't been, stolen. We get
mm,
our royalties, right? They don't get writers' royalties and producers' royalties, the
yes,
artists. They just get the notoriety, right? Like
yeah.
that's us, that's our stuff. So we have a good walk, but we didn't have like all of our walk. It's like they cut us off. Somehow we got cut off, even though we did have a good walk. But it's not Dynasty that it's known for. It's our individual names. Oh yeah, Wardell wrote "Keep on Loving Me." Oh yeah, Dana Myers wrote "It's a Love Thing." Kevin Spencer wrote, this here or that way. I mean, it's just so those individual names are on the records, but it's not Dynasty, and that's the sad part because Dynasty is responsible for most of those hits that came out of Solar in the beginning.
Well, the only positive thing about exactly what you've just said, to me, as a fan would be that if Shalimar released an album that flopped and Wardell Potts Jr. and Kevin Spencer were playing on the album, it wouldn't be Wardell and Kevin Spencer that get criticised, it would be Shalimar. So basically, to some degree, you walk away scot-free.
Right.
So that has to also be a blessing in disguise.
Well, but most of the stuff that we put out from 79 to 85 were hits on those artists.
Of course.
So
Yeah.
so that's the only period I'm talking about. Anything that happened after that, that's on them.
Of course.
So it's, I don't know. I don't know if I should be sad or if I should just let it. I mean, I have to let it go because it's nothing we can do about it. It's history. There's listeners out there that love Dynasty, and then there's listeners out there that don't really know, Dynasty's history, what Dynasty did, what Dynasty's a part of, the legacy of Dynasty. They don't know it because they're not that kind of listener. Like you're more of a detailed listener. Don
I
is
think,
more.
I think when it didn't mean to cut you off, I just wanted to quickly add, I think when you have people, there are people who listen, there are people who open up the cassette tape or the CD or the record or whatever, and a lot of people don't read the liner notes. I mean, I was one of those kids. I was one of those kids that read the liner notes and said, "Oh,
yes,
that's who's on drums. That's who's on keyboard."
Me too.
And sometimes the thank yous and things like that. Yeah, I had to get a microscope to look at some of them little words. But no, I think people are. It's okay, to not be in depth about the history. I get that. You love the music. Hey, thanks for coming. Thanks for welcome aboard. But I think there are those who get in depth, and again, that's why I've been in radio for the years that I've been in, and of course, Wardell, you've been in radio also. So I think, and Greg, your knowledge of music, period, just the fact that you brought out the history kind of prior, not even prior to 78, from 78 until what was going on in the London Underground or London radio. But yeah, there's a lot of people who are able to listen and look at the liner notes and say, oh, there's the history there, or watch, I grew up watching Video Soul and hearing, Donnie say his quips and certain histories, and that's why I learned it. And then I go back and look at the look at the notes and things like, oh, that did happen. Oh, that was And then of course, every Friday when you talk about the legacy of Solar, the stories that you bring out and the people that you have, the guests that you have on, Stephen Shockley and Otis and Fred and people like that. So again, there's a lot of history, and a lot of people are now grasping. And again, welcome aboard. Glad you're here. We welcome those. But again, there are those who just listen to the music and may not have the history and depth. Again, this isn't talking down on it or feel like you're on your soapbox. I just think that there are people who just want to understand the history a little more than others. Others just want to listen to the music.
Yes.
At least, Wardell, you can at least rest assured that if anybody cares to look back, and of course vinyl now is popular again, because of the internet and because we can buy vinyl. I know for a fact, because I knew your name from 1979. Your name is there. But in music of the last 10 years or so, maybe 15 years, nobody's credited except for the artist. And the artist didn't do anything except sing and look sexy on a video. So at least your name is there if anybody cares to look.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine, and I appreciate that. And all is well. I just I still have my feelings, right? My feelings. I can't deny how I feel. I wish Dick Griffey would have, like when you said you couldn't tell the difference between who. Wait, first there's 3 people, then there's 4 people, then there's like
Yeah.
9 people, and then like
Yeah.
who is Dynasty, right?
Yeah.
So I just wished Dick Griffey would have just had the balls and just said, "This is Dynasty," and had everybody, instead of bringing one on at a time, one on at a time, one, just bring everybody there and let us just do our thing. Um, and so basically it was him and Leon that was responsible. I believe that Leon Silvers had more leverage, and he
Mm.
could have forced his hand, Dick's hand, but he didn't, because Leon had other things he was trying to do too. So
Mm.
he has to navigate, right? He has to
Of course.
do what's best for the, the everybody, not just Dynasty, right? And so and maybe he did. Maybe he thinks he did do what was best
Well,
for
Leon
Dynasty.
carried the label more than Dick,
But I mean, he wrote the songs,
because there
right?
wouldn't have been a label without Leon.
Well, but you got to say there's 2 sides to the coin. Leon was the creative person, but Dick was the businessman, and
Yes, of
so
course.
Dick found the right places to get this stuff promoted, found the right promotion companies and all that kind of stuff. Plus, he signed us up with companies that really cared about Solar and promoted them. So there's a whole lot behind the music that we can't even grasp, because there's a whole lot that goes on, a whole lot.
At the end of the day, there's no business without a good product. And I'm surprised that Dick didn't have enough faith in the product to say, okay, he's got the creative brains, I have the business brains, let's run with this. But it seems to me as though Dick failed to do that.
Well, no, I think he did do that initially, and then eventually he found another interest. In the
Yeah, I think that's
beginning,
what happened.
he
Yes.
yeah, in the beginning he was there. He was focused. He did what he
Yeah,
had to do.
I
And
think
but,
so.
as time went on, he started getting, interested in diamond mines and,
Yes,
other
of course.
things that
Yeah, yeah.
was, that piqued his interest. So I that's what I believe. And and
Yes,
and
I
and,
think you're
and we
right.
wanted him to stay in the music, but we can't control people. People do what
No,
they
of
do.
course.
Yeah, people are going to do what they're going to do. So but anyway, I want to play some more music for us. And Greg, read the message. I sent you a message. Just
Um,
look under private chat. All right.
you
And
mean on
so
Facebook?
no, on
Where-
this on the what we're
Oh,
on
on
right
chat.
now. Yeah.
No, I can't
Yes.
see anything on chat.
Private chat. It says
Where
private
I don't know
chat.
where that is. Where's
Okay.
private chat?
Okay, to the right. And
Yeah,
then you got
I've got that, but it just says
all the way down to the bottom, next to the bottom.
no. Oh, it says, oh, is this yes, I can see it's at the top,
Oh, it's at
not
the
the
top of
bottom.
yours. Okay.
Is this your song? Maniac. Yeah, let's play Maniac.
Okay, so why don't you tell us a little bit about Maniac?
Okay, so Maniac. So as you all know, and Don will certainly know, Maniac is a song. This is really interesting. This will be really good discussion between the three of us. So Maniac is a song written by a guy called Michael Sembello, and he apparently wrote the song in 1980, but the song didn't come out until I think 83, and it was recorded for the film Flashdance. I mean, anything that was on the Flashdance soundtrack album, you got a recipe for success there, just because it was on the album, just because it was in the soundtrack. Um, the song was actually written, I think, in 1980, and it was actually a song that was written about a serial killer. Can you believe? But anyway, the director Adrian Lynn and the record producer Phil Ramone liked the song, wanted to include the song for the film, but had to ask Michael Sembello to rewrite the lyrics to fit the narrative of the film. But what I find really interesting, and I want to know both your opinions, is that this song, which was on this Flashdance album, which broke records all over the world, so it had worldwide exposure, not this country and not that country, but worldwide exposure. I don't understand why Maniac made number number one in the US and made number 43 in the UK. Now, I was a DJ at the time, and this song was actually really popular when I was a DJ. I used to play it all the time. But why did a song that was on such a huge soundtrack album, what's the difference between us guys across the pond? Why did that make number one? I think it was number one for a couple of weeks. Why did that make number one in the US, but it made number 43 in the UK?
You know,
What's going on?
that's a great question, and again, I'm at no liberty. I was 9 years old when the song came out, but I loved it nonetheless. I think the popularity with the movie Flashdance was one of the reasons why the song, and of course, Michael Cimbello, which is a Philly guy, by the way, he was from Philadelphia.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Oh
He
yeah.
is he was a part of Wonder Love. He was part of Stevie Wonder's band at one time.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
So I guess there was a little popularity because he was the guitarist, and I think he played keyboard on some of the stuff
Yes.
also.
Yes.
But
Yes.
but as far as Maniac, I loved it.
Me too.
Again, the at that time, especially around the early '80s, you had like a blue collar type ambiance to the music. You had John Cougar Mellencamp, you had
Yeah.
the Jack and Diane and the Pink Houses, and then you had of course Born in the USA, with Bruce Springsteen. So that was like this small town. It was a small town like feel and ambiance to the music. And when you talk about Maniac and Flashdance, she's a steel town girl on a Saturday night. I mean, she was a worker, she was a steel worker, and she was was doing this on the side, and it was all about people's dreams and aspirations to be something else, but at the same time, the reality of is that you are a worker, you're union and this and all of that was kind of resonating with especially middle America, the Indiana and the Iowa and the Nebraska. So a lot of people like gravitated towards that song. Again, I mean the movie itself, when back then, soundtracks sometimes made the movie, or the movie complemented the soundtrack, or the movie complemented the soundtrack, or vice versa. So at the time when Flashdance came out, Michael Cimbella, and if you listen to some of his intonations and his tone and reflect in his songs, it's Stevie Wonder like. When you hear him singing and you hear some of his runs, you're like, okay, that's Stevie Wonder. So a lot of people kind of loved it because they loved Stevie Wonder, and they knew Michael Cimbello was a part of Wonder Love at one time. So again, it was all of that kind of coming in as far as people like, hey, this is now as far as UK, I don't know, it didn't really get that same fanfare. I don't know, I guess prior to the Industrial Revolution there, I don't know if you know an American the steel worker or anything was a big deal in London at the time. I don't know.
No,
Maybe you
it
can
wasn't.
tell me. But again, middle America, like I mean, people ate it up. People ate that narrative up. This is a young lady who is, she's working at a steel plant, and she's trying to live the American dream, but she's also wants to dance, or she wants to do this, on the side. But then she has to go back to work Monday. I mean, that people that's the so-called American narrative. You're hardworking and this and this and this, but you still have dreams and aspirations. So that was what a lot of people were, they were striving for, and they looked at that song as inspiration. And Irene Cara, I mean, when she did "What a Feeling" on that soundtrack, I think that was kind of the pièce de résistance,
Yeah,
as
that was
far
pivotal.
so again, it was a lot of factors, and I'm kind of just interpreting my viewpoint of it. But at the same time, I knew even at that time, with the Jack and Diane and all of these, growing up in Indiana or growing up in these small farm towns, you have aspirations. There's that one kid that has the aspiration to go to New York and dance for, on Broadway and things like that. So a lot of that was still there, and a lot of people saw that as that conduit. So
The
again,
other,
that's why the song was so popular at the time. That's one of the reasons that song was so popular.
I also one of the things I like about that song, Maniac, is because it's very fast paced,
Uh
which
huh.
suits
Very.
the lyrical content because he sings, "She's a maniac, maniac on the floor, and she danced like she's never danced before." It shows how passionate we were about not being at the steelworks, not being working in the shop, but about what we do outside work. You can be passionate about anything. This girl was passionate about dancing.
Right.
And then when you watch things like Soul Train and you think that they dance like maniacs, like they've never danced before. The dancers on and when on Soul Train, not that I saw Soul Train at the time, but we had a UK Soul Train, I think in '84. It wasn't as good as your Soul Train, but when I would watch the UK Soul Train, but much later on the US Soul Train, which I have on DVD, yeah, they dance like maniacs. And actually, a lot of the time on Soul Train, it wouldn't have mattered to me if the groups hadn't appeared. I just want to see the dancers.
Wow. You guys are just, I mean, what a great conversation you guys are having. Don, I gotta give you this, Don. You answered Greg's question. That was amazing. I gotta give that to you, man. That your response. And so I wanted to just go back to the UK. Or just I just think, like I can't answer like Don. Of course, he's a professional. I'm like this guy that just want to do a radio show, right? But I just want to say the people in the UK, I just think that we are we're different. And it's a good thing to be different, to care about different things, because it allows us to expand and to grow, just like the our president here doesn't care about immigrants, but immigrants, most of the people here care about immigrants. Can you imagine if you don't care about immigrants, then don't eat immigrants food? Well, all we would have is
I agree.
meat and potatoes. That's it. We're
That,
done.
that's right. I agree. We think the same thing here. Yes.
So I just think that it's great that you guys are different, and it also gives us as writers a different challenge as to, your song could be number one here in the United States, for 2 weeks straight, but you can't even get to number like 20 over in the UK. Why? And so we have to work hard at that. Anyway,
Well, can I just say one more thing, please?
yes. And after you say it, I'm gonna play the song.
Okay. There's another reason why I personally think that it didn't do as well in the UK as in in the States, and this is my sort of like idle theory. So if you think about Flashdance "What a Feeling," which was a massive, from the same album, a massive hit in the UK, and think about in 1982 we had a much bigger hit in the UK with the Friends album than you had in the US. I personally think that when you listen to Maniac, it's more synth based, whereas Flashdance and the earlier Shalimar stuff from 1 year before was more instrumental based. And I personally think that when Maniac came out and it only got to number 43, I don't think the UK was quite ready for synth soul or synth R&B. I don't think we were ready.
Yeah, okay. So well said. I want Don. You have any thoughts on that?
Well, when you talk about Sin Soul, it was all about, I guess, in the London. And I know with the whole um, what you call it, the new wave. A lot of the new wave was kind of resonating over there. Also, when you had like the Ramones
Was too, yeah.
and the
Yeah.
Clash and all of that, and
Yes.
so
Yes.
especially like 79, 80, I guess, and it was still kind of resonating over there. I don't even think. I think Eddie Grant, Electric Avenue, that was around what, 82.
I'm
Um,
going to play that. I would,
and
Wardell.
and you had Musical Youth
What?
and artists like
Yes.
that was in the English beat. So a lot of that, it started because I will say this. Even with the soul that in London at that time, it was still there was still elements of reggae, that was resonating over there at that time. And I don't know, maybe the synth part went later on in London. If again, I'll leave that to Greg. I'll defer to Greg on that one. But I do remember, 81, 82, with the exception of Junior. Junior had, when Junior came out, that was soul, that was soul and that was synth and whatever. But when you had like the English beat and artists like that, again, Musical Youth, they still had that reggae connection to Jamaica, and all of those elements was kind of, resonating in London at the time. So I think even at that time, a lot of Londoners or whatever wasn't really just into it, or just didn't grasp over there just yet. It did probably maybe around 84, 85. But again, I defer to Greg on that end.
Well, I think that I think when disco ended, I think that to be honest with you, musically and culturally, I think that we went into the next 6, 7, maybe 8 years in many aspects of life, music, culture. I think we went into a really experimental phase, and I
Yeah.
think lots of good things came out of that experimental phase, culturally and musically.
I think Five Star. I mean, at the time, and that was a lot of synth with Five Star. That was what, 84, 85. And then
Yes,
you had Princess, and of course Loose
Princess, yeah,
Ends. So
yeah,
yeah, around probably
Jackie Gray.
84, 85, 86 is right when London started kind of, getting a lot of that American sound. Um, Again, Junior was doing it a few years earlier, but I guess that was kind of the exception to that rule. But again, London, man, again with Loose Ends, with even Billy Ocean, when Caribbean Queen came out in
Yes, of
'84. I mean,
course.
that was
Yeah,
huge. I know it was huge in the UK, you know,
and
as
Shaka
well as here. But every now and then you have that hit and miss, and unfortunately, Michael Sembello didn't, really hit the UK like it hit here. So, you know,
All right. Well, I'm gonna play a song, and we'll be right back. Oh, also, I am going to play Earth Angel as well. So right after that. All
okay.
right, here we go.
Just a steel town girl on a Saturday night, looking for the fight of her life. In the real time world, no one sees her at all. They all say she's crazy, locking rhythms to the beat of her heart. angel, will you be mine? My darling dear, love you all the time. I'm just a fool in love with you. Earth angel, the one I adore. Love you forever and evermore. I'm just a fool in love with you. I fell for you, and I knew the vision of your loveliness. I hope and I pray that someday I'll be the vision of your happiness. Oh, earth angel, please be mine, my darling dear. Love you all the time. I'm just a fool in love with you. I fell for you, and I knew the visions of your loveliness. I hope and pray that someday that I'll be the vision of your happiness. Oh, earth angel, please be mine, my darling dear. Love you all the time. I'm just a fool in love with you.
All right, guys. Are y'all there?
I'm here.
Here, sir.
You there?
Yes.
I don't.
So that song kind of makes me sad.
Oh, why? It's a love song.
I know, but that first song, whoa, that maniac, ooh, Jesus Christmas. Oh, my mic's over here. Sorry,
Oh, good.
that maniac was just, oh man, it is driving and just taking you there and waking you up and shaking the dust off and saying, let's go, do your thing now. And so no wonder that song was so like number one for 2 weeks. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
But interestingly enough, I don't know whether you agree, or Don, I'd like to know what your opinion is. The comment I made earlier on about Maniac and that it was too synth soul for the UK. If you think about that song, this is just my opinion.
Mhm.
That song reminds me, in the musicality way, in its beat, its delivery, it reminds me of Dead Giveaway by Shalimar, which came from the Look album, which was released in 1983. So they're both songs from the same year. Now, I wonder whether or not, had Maniac been given to Shalimar, which was, I hate to say, but a better song than Dead Giveaway, I reckon that Shalimar could have taken that top 5 because of their profile.
Interesting.
It was very similar to Dead Giveaway.
I have to like just listen to Dead Giveaway before I just kind of assess.
Yeah, listen to both. Yeah.
Well, let me just say something about Dead Giveaway. First of all, it was my partner Joey Gallo who wrote that song and pretty much produced it.
Yeah.
um,
Great song.
even though the credits don't say that, but he laid it
Yeah,
down.
great song.
Um, the problem that Shalimar, it seems to me, it was they were going for something, a new sound, a new style, a new
Yes, they
something,
were.
and they were going for it, but they didn't deliver all the goods to
Mm,
support the song.
mm,
So the
mm,
song is there, but they didn't like go all the way with it, with their look, with their performance. It just, and I think it was around the time that Shalimar was having issues,
yes, it was. Yeah,
and so it was it was a shaky grounds,
it
and
was.
so
I agree
in all
completely.
fairness to everybody
Yes, I agree.
involved, they were dealing with something that didn't have all of the elements focused.
Too
And
right.
with and you gotta have especially when you're going someplace new now, something completely different than what you did before, you really need to be focused on developing, and getting out there and showing what you mean by dead giveaway. What is this about? What is this new music about? And
So
so
interestingly, Wardell, if you think about the image, and you too, Don, the image for the cover of the Look album, when you say that they didn't meet up the expectations with the image and music, in actual fact, I actually think that Jeffrey Daniel did he did have that synth soul look. He got one side of his head shaved. He got that strange hairstyle.
yeah, yeah,
He got
yeah,
rid of the afro.
yeah. Jeffrey
And
did his part.
Jeffrey did his part, but it didn't match. Jeffrey and Jodie were still in the Friends era, and Jeffrey had moved. Jeffrey had moved on, and I'm sorry, Howard and Jodie were in the Friends era, and Jeffrey had moved on,
Yes,
but they didn't move on together. Sadly,
right,
yeah,
exactly. I
yeah,
mean, he was Jeff because Howard stayed in to Mr. Dapper.
yes, he
Even though
did.
I could see him trying just a tad on the album covers, like trying, but you
Yeah, he
got
did.
to take it more than just on the album
Yeah,
covers. You
you got
got
to
to.
embrace it. It was like
Don, you
Howard wasn't sure,
yes.
but
So
Jeffrey
Don,
was.
you have any thoughts? Oh, is Don muted? Oh, he's
Oh,
muted.
was he there?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he's there, but he's muted. He's probably on a business call. But anyway,
yeah.
Earth
Oh,
Earth Angel. Let's talk about it.
isn't that a beautiful song?
Yes, it is. And
Now, yeah, go on.
no, no, tell us about the artists and stuff.
Well, there were four guys that early 20s, late teens had aspirations to become stars, and they came from uh, South Central Los Angeles, which people know as it wasn't a wealthy area, South Central, and but they'd got aspirations to break into the music world. So what these four guys were doing was they were recording with quite primitive recording equipment in a garage in one of the houses in South Central Los Angeles. So anyway, so this song was picked up. I'm not sure who picked up the song, but interesting enough, Wardell, you and other people might be interested to know that this song, which is considered to be one of the cornerstones of the doo-wop sound, this is from 1954, by the way. It's considered one of the cornerstones of the doo-wop sound, and this song was the first independent label to make the charts. What do you think of that?
That's amazing.
It is amazing. The
That
first
is.
independent label in 1954.
Hmm.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. And I'll tell you another interesting fact about the song too that I find fascinating, but you know me with detail. So can you believe that the song in the Billboard charts, I don't think it was a hit in the UK at all. I don't think we knew who they were. It got to number 10, which is commendable. But that song has sold 10 million copies.
And who is the publisher and the writers?
The actual independent label was called Dootone, Dootone, Dootone. That was the label. I know nothing about the label. I think it was probably a bit of a flash in the pan. I don't think the apart from that song, I don't think they had any other success. I'll look that one up because I'm not sure. But yeah, 1954, the first independent label to have a big Billboard song and recorded in the garage. Oh, and the other thing I'll tell you about that song too that's really interesting is the fact that when the song was recorded on this primitive equipment and it was picked up by this Dootone independent label, the idea was that they were going to add instrumentation and effects and all sorts of different things, but they found that when they got this thing playing in the studio and doing all the mixing, whatever it was they were doing back then, they decided that it didn't need anything else other than what was on the original raw track. Isn't that fascinating?
That is.
And I suppose it goes down to the fact that there's an old saying, isn't there? Less is more. And it's so true. You can overdo it.
Absolutely. Wow.
But the
Don?
song is also now in the Grammy Hall of Fame.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Are these guys still alive?
I don't know.
Okay.
This 1954. Don't forget 1954. They would have been at least 20. I was born in 59 and I'm 66. So
Oh.
maybe there was 4 of them. So there might be one alive. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have to do some research.
Okay. Don,
Yes, sir.
so tell us about this song by Donna Summers you want me to play.
Well, you know, it's produced by, surprisingly, I did not know as growing up listening to it, but it was produced by Quincy Jones. And of course, Donna was, you know, as we mentioned before about the whole middle America worker, you know, thing. She had a song around that time called "She Works Hard for the Money."
Yeah, great.
So
song.
it was. I mean, that was kind of just the anthem. Those few years in the early '80s that really kind of just inspired that whole motif with middle America and the working man and the working woman, the working class, and things like that. So, but the song I wanted to I sent to you. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I think my mic went off for a second. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. No, the song I sent to you is from that album. Kind of an underground hit, but definitely produced by Quincy Jones. Go ahead and play it. Let the people listen, because you can definitely tell when you listen to it. It's okay. That's a 1982 Quincy Jones production right there. Once you listen to it,
If it hurts just a little bit.
yes,
Wow, what a
from
title.
1982. So just check it out.
Perfect love, you will never find. Say goodbye to what's left behind.
Wow, man, I really appreciate you playing that because I want to make a quick correction. She Works Hard for the Money came a year later. This was from her self-titled album Donna Summer. Of course, she had back albums. If you remember, she did I'm a Rainbow in 81, and of course Donna Summer. This was from 82, and then 1983 was She Works Hard for the Money. So I just wanted to make that quick correction, but that album was produced wholly by Quincy Jones. What an amazing album. That's the same album that had State of Independence on it. If you guys remember that song, The Woman in Me was a great song. But again, I just wanted to go ahead and make that quick correction. Yeah, She Works Hard for the Money came a year later off that album, She Works Hard for the Money. So I just wanted to make that quick correction. But what did you think of that song, Greg? The floor is yours, man. I want to get to Wardell, but I wanted to ask Greg first.
Greg, your mic is muted. 1 second. Hold on, Greg. Your mic is muted. Okay.
You got it?
Now,
Okay,
Greg.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Am I there?
Yes, you're there.
Okay. I've not heard that song for many years. Great album. I have all Donna Summer's albums.
Written by
but-
written by Michael Cimbello.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, written by
Yeah.
exactly. And also, wasn't his brother?
Dan, yes, Dan and Michael Cimbello.
Yes. And
Yes.
also on that album was John Vangelis.
Yes, and Rod Temperton. Oh man,
Yes. Oh,
that
yeah.
whole
I mean,
album.
yeah, absolutely. An all-star cast. Do you know, it's funny. I often do this when I listen to music. I don't know if you do this too. But when I listen to music, I try to, even though that song doesn't try to emulate anybody else, I can hear other acts in songs. And I would like to have heard Earth, Wind and Fire do that song.
The horns. That's
Yes,
what
the wind.
when you
Yeah.
hear those horns, you're like, okay, when you think about Quincy Jones, 1980 through 1982, he had a lot of horns, whether it was the Brothers Johnson, whether it was all of the, those artists that he worked with, Michael Jackson, Thriller, of all things, you listen to the Dude album, some of the songs on the Dude in 81.
Great
You
album.
hear that. And I'm like, yes, that's a Quincy Jones production all the way. And when you hear the horns, I'm like, okay, yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire could have done that. And, and if you guys remember, there was a song by Manhattan Transfer called Spice of Life. And you heard
Yes,
the
of
horns in
course.
that song. And that's what it reminds me of if you get a chance to check out the Manhattan Transfer with Spice of Life, and you hear the horns in that. There's so many similarities. There's also solar similarities too to that song if you really want to go into it. But again, that's another topic down the road.
What was that? I can't think what the title is. I've just looked for it and I can't see it. What was that great track? And I'm sure it was 1982. It was a single by Quincy Jones. It was a great track, dance track. Can you think what it was called, Don?
From the Dude album?
It may have been from the Dude album, and I can't. The name is on the tip of my tongue, and it was a great track.
Okay.
It was a single.
And I heard one too, and I was trying to find the title. It was just playing over and over.
Chaka Khan, maybe.
Don, I'm gonna sing a little bit of it to you.
No,
George.
no.
Oh, George.
So Don,
you got the floor, bro.
All right, this will give you the idea of the melody. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Soon as I was about to hit
the melody.
I know Karita, but I know Karita by Quincy Jones from the Dude album.
Yeah, send that to you.
Don. Send that to me, Don.
I sent it to you, Wardell.
That one?
I sent it to you last week. You asked me.
I know Karita.
Yeah, I sent it to you. Yeah.
Yeah,
I sent it to you.
Oh man, that song right there
I
was.
love that. I love that. Yes, the dude. Yes, that's from the Dude album. Yes.
I love that too, man. Greg, I don't. Oh man.
Yeah, so you said I'd try to find this song, and I sent it to you straight away. Oh,
What's
John, I think the song I'm talking about is
what's it
from
called, Greg?
I Know Corrida. I've sent it to you, Quincy,
Oh
by no, it wasn't Quincy Jones. It was Herb Albert, I think. No, I could no Corrida. No, that's right. What you
no, it
said,
was
Yeah, it's
Quincy.
Quincy Jones. It's from the
Quincy
Dude
Jones. Yeah,
album.
Don. The song I'm talking about is from the album Back on the Block. That was a
Uh,
great album.
yes.
Oh, I don't go for that. Was it? No, was that it? No, I can't think what it's called. I can't think of the song. It was a great song.
Back on the Block. Like that was the one
Yeah.
that he did in '89.
Right. Okay. I'm not sure what the song is. I'll have to look it up because it's irritating me now.
I know he did. You know, of course,
Oh,
Secret
I'll be good
Garden.
to you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll be good to you. Yeah, with
Yeah,
Ray
great track.
Charles,
I'll
which
be good.
was going back to the Brothers Johnson. So yeah.
Of course.
Mm, I still can't find
Anyway,
it. So,
we're all getting excited.
Greg, go to your email and resend it because I can't find it. I'm looking at.
Yeah, I sent it to you about a week ago.
Oh, I love that song, man. Oh man. All right, so one more time for let me see. Don Fleming, the Mac Band. He has a couple songs. What's up with the Mac Band?
Oh man, you remember the Mac Band, the McCampbell brothers out of, if I'm not mistaken, they're out of Michigan. I think they're from Flint. Don't quote me,
Someone
or
to
Grand Rapids,
love.
but they I think they all live in Dallas, in the Dallas Fort Worth area now. But they had a great album in '88. Had one of the song called "Roses Are Red."
Yeah.
That was a great song. But I wanted to go into their next album. A lot of people didn't really. I mean, it played a lot on the radio. But the Mac Band was very. Um, it was popular. It was a great popular song. I think the McDonald's had them do like a Big Mac commercial and interpretation of their song "Roses Are Red," but they had a sophomore album or the album after that called "Love to the Limit," "Love You to the Limit," and "Someone to Love" from 1990 was their first single from that album, and arguably that's one of my favorite songs from the Mac Band. And maybe we can play "Roses Are Red" later on, but go ahead if you can. Just take the people down memory lane, of course, on this Throwback Thursday, and play some classic Mac Band from 1990.
Though I considered what life can bring, I wanted more than just material things. I needed someone special, someone to love. You are the woman sent from heaven above. Though there were others that caught my eye, when I saw you, girl, I just could not deny. Someone so warm and tender, one of a kind. True love was something that you helped me define. 'Cause I've got someone to love, someone who loves me back, someone to love, someone who loves me back. I can't believe it, although it's true. Girl, I'm affected by the things that you do. You got the right touch, baby, all that I need. In a word, your sexy smile that planted the scene. Can't wait to show you
Yes, Wardell, man, Greg. Of course, that was music from the Mag Band in 1990 from the album "Love You to the Limit." That is someone to love. Cool thing about the Mag Band, of course, the Mag Band consisting of the McCampbell brothers. Yes, they are from Flint, Michigan, and there was some tall brothers, man. I think the shortest brother was like 6 feet tall. I think if I'm not mistaken, Ray McCampbell is like 6'6". Derek McCampbell's like 6'5", and I think Kelvin is like 6'2", or Charles is 6'2", and Kevin is 6 feet tall. So all of them are 6 feet tall and over. So if you check out some of the music videos, check out their music video, "Roses Are Red," which is produced by LA and Babyface in 1988.
Oh,
Yes.
I don't want to meet them in person.
no, me neither.
You get a-
if I do, I'm gonna stay in my car and just reach out and shake their hand. How you doing?
Me-
Well, I'm 6'2" and a half. I'm pretty much
Yeah,
6'3".
so I'll stay in my
So,
car when I see you two, Don. Hey,
okay.
Don.
me too.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But no, the McCampbell brothers, man, they are from Flint, Michigan, and I think they all reside in the Dallas area, Dallas Fort Worth area, and they're still out there kicking it, doing what they do. So shout out to them.
Shout out,
It's been a
shout out.
great time for music too. When sort of like R&B was morphing into New Jack Swing, that was still a
Yeah,
great time for music.
yeah.
You got Bobby Brown, Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation album. Some iconic stuff came out at that time.
Oh, when you think about like some of the great R&B albums that came out in 1990, I can kind of just, I mean, I was 16, so I was, you know, I, I fell for it hook, line, and sinker. You think about like Belle Biv DeVoe
Of
and
course.
even the new edition cats were breaking off doing their solo projects. Ralph Tresvant had a great album, and I think went double platinum. Johnny
Yeah,
Gill's album.
yeah, Johnny Gill, yeah.
I think Johnny Gill's album went, I think, double or triple platinum, and if I'm not mistaken, Belle Biv DeVoe's album with Poison, I think that sold over 4 million copies. So you had that, and you had the Mac Band, you had, oh God, you had so much great music and albums coming out that time. Even though if the album came out in '89, like you said, Rhythm Nation, great album. A lot of stuff that was carrying over into 1990. Um, Black Cat. Um,
Yeah,
what was the other song? All Right by Janet Jackson. It was a
yeah.
great
Miss You
song.
Much.
Escapade. Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, a lot of great Prince. When Prince came out with the Graffiti Bridge album, that came out in 1990. So it's just a lot of course, you remember Thieves in the Temple. And The Time came out with Pandemonium, of course, rest in peace to Jelly Bean Johnson.
Yes, of
Um,
course.
God, it was just so much. It was a great time in 1990 when it
The
came to,
Gill album is in my all-time top five.
yeah,
That's an album that I just don't skip a track.
everybody. And see, everyone thinks that was his first solo album. A lot of people didn't know he had an album in 1983, and then he went on and did Perfect Combination in '84 with Stacey Lattisaw.
Oh,
And
love yeah,
if
with
I'm not
Face Buster,
mistaken,
yeah.
and I'm not mistaken, he had an album in '85 which had "Half Crazy" on it, which was a modest hit, one of my favorite songs from Johnny. But a lot of people didn't know how to use him because he was so young, but he had that deep voice. Even in 1983, being, I think at the time he was 16 years old, and he had this grown man voice. And Freddie Perrin, who, if you guys remember his debut album in '83, he worked with Freddie Perrin. And Freddie Perrin, made a lot of pop hits, of course, working with the Silvers a few years earlier. So he really tried to make him kind of this pop star, but they didn't know how to use him because he had this deep, soulful voice. But once he got older, once he became a part of New Edition, because at the same time, it was a perfect time for New Edition because New Edition was getting older and they was getting out of that so-called popcorn bubblegum phase. So that album was a transition for them also. Everyone knew Ralph Tresvant was the voice, but
Yeah,
Johnny Gill gave them depth and the maturity,
absolutely.
that more mature when the Any Heartbreak album came out, that gave them a little bit more of that maturity to kind of coincide with them growing up. And it was a beautiful thing, because it was a beautiful combination, because at the time Bobby Brown Don't Be Cruel album
Gratitude.
went, with, so again, it was the perfect timing for him. And then to release the solo project after New Edition, people felt that's why it was so successful.
Wow.
Yeah, great
Well,
time.
well said, Mr. Don Fleming.
Am I talking too much, Wardell?
No,
No.
you're doing. That's what we do on radio. We talk. So, but I do want to get to another of Greg's songs, the contours. Do you love me? What do you have to say about that, Greg?
So that came from, let me see, 1962. Now the contours, the track, "Do You Love Me," interesting track really, because this actual track was covered by 2 or 3 English groups who weren't R&B, weren't soul, who actually had hits.
Quick note: Dennis
Sorry?
Edwards was a part of the Contours at the time.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
62, Dennis Edwards, yeah.
Dennis Edwards, of course, went on and become a part of the Temptations. But go ahead, little line of note there.
Well, that's interesting you say that, because the actual song itself was written by Berry Gordy.
Mm-hmm.
So the Contours were a Motown group, and Berry Gordy, his idea was, in his head, was for the Temptations to record that song. So he went into the studio thinking that they would just lay that track down, and the Temptations were somewhere else. They weren't in the studio, and Berry Gordy was impatient to get this song done. And the Contours were actually in the studio laying something else down, and he thought, well, yeah, you guys can do it. So that's how the Contours came to do that song. But had it not been a black group, the thoughts are that song would have been actually just a rock song. And it was influenced by some dance trends at the time, the mashed potato and the twist, or whatever the dance trends were. But I was wondering what you both think. What would that have sounded like had the Temptations recorded that? I can't hear the Temptations on this song. But maybe you should play the song first, and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Broke my heart
Yeah.
because I couldn't dance. You didn't even want me around. And now I'm back to let you know I can really shake them down. Do you love me? I can really move. Do you love me? I'm in the groove. Do you love me? Do you love me? Now that I can dance. Watch me now. Hey, work, work it out, baby. Work, well, you driving me crazy. Work, just a little bit
Yeah, baby. Yeah. So, what was your question? Because I completely forgot about your question. I
Well,
just
there's no question other than the fact that, oh yeah, the question was how that was intended for
Can you
the
see the
Temptations.
Temptations
Very
doing
good.
it?
So I can't see the Temptations doing that.
it just wasn't meant to be.
You know,
I mean,
Very maybe.
they were.
and it's like, no, I can't see Eddie singing it, in that ferocity or whatever. I can see Paul probably doing it, maybe even Otis, but no, I think
The
it went to the
Temptations.
contours. I think Paul has a deep, grainy voice, that can, kind of pull it off. But I can't see anyone else but beside the contours doing it. You
Mm.
know.
Yeah, it is
It
what
was
it
meant to
is.
be. It was just meant to be.
It
That
was.
sold, also that sold over 1 million. And I don't know whether you know this, but that song was also a hit in 1988 because
Hmm.
it was on the Dirty Dancing soundtrack.
Oh wow, very
So
good,
really
very good.
twice. So but yeah, that's rock and roll. I think that's rock and
Yes,
roll. Yeah.
yes. Well,
Wow.
we have 4 minutes left, guys, and so in closing, um, is there anything anyone would like to say? Oh, first of all, I would like to say to Julian or to let me see, Linda, um, if you guys have any thoughts about the music, if you think that song maybe should have been on the Temptations or not, please go ahead on it. You can leave
Yeah,
it in the
so
comments and
yeah.
stuff. And we can, if you don't get it done now, we could check it out later. But anyway, Don,
Yes,
Greg,
sir.
anything in closing on Throwback
No,
Thursday? Oh, we're 1 week away from Christmas, and
yes.
today is my dad's birthday.
Yes, happy birthday, Dad in heaven.
Hmm.
Yes, yes. So, man, he's been gone for a long time. Ooh, geez.
I
So,
always think of the Kashif story you tell me with your dad and whatnot, when you were saying you were going to go see your family, and he called you up to New York, um, about
yeah,
I
when
guess
I was going
about
to bury my dad, my dad,
uh-huh.
my dad had just passed away. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think of that story, and I think of, when you talk about certain, of course, of course, a sad situation, but at the same time, kind of a blessing in a way that in your time of grief, just getting a check like that from Kashif, saying, "Oh yeah, I was
Yeah,
inspired by your song just randomly," and you
Yeah,
know,
that lifted my spirits. That really did. And it was not just that he gave, I think, was it 5 grand or something like that? But it wasn't just that he gave me the check that helped lift my spirits. It was the simple fact that he would even think to do it. And and
hmm
and and not only did he think to do it, but he pursued me to give it to me. And I don't know to this day if he was doing that to distract me from the loss of my father.
hmm
And here, go do something, just do something else and just try to enjoy yourself. And my wife was pregnant. And so it was a bad time, man.
right.
I mean, to fly all the way from California to New York and
yeah,
then go to Philadelphia. Actually, we went up north. What is that? Maine. We went up to
me.
Maine
Yeah.
because that's where his Kashif's bank was. And so we took the train and went up to Maine, my wife and I, and we just was like, "Yeah, this is cool." We had a good time. Got my hair cut. I cut all my braids were all the way down here. Cut them everything.
Oh,
I don't know
wow.
why I did that, but I did it, and so just so that I could look clean for my father's funeral.
Mm.
So, but anyway, so today is his birthday, December the 18th. And so rest in peace, Father. And God bless you. And I hope I get to see you again soon. Um,
Oh,
So we're good to go, right, guys? Tomorrow's we celebrate the sound of Los Angeles records, and I want to thank all the people for just hanging out. I'm gonna play tomorrow. I think I'm going to do this. This is just my thought to play a throwback interview that I did with the Whispers. So
Great.
I'll still do my show, but it's somehow I'm going to put that in there. All right, guys. So all right, guys. So anything in closing?
Well, can I just say, Kashif
Go
gave
ahead.
me a check, however much the check was for. I wouldn't cash it, I'd frame it.
I
And
cashed it
also,
already.
no, you should frame it. You should frame it. And then secondly, I think that we should actually, at some point in the future, we should do an entire show on Kashif and his music.
Oh, that'd be fun. I
Yeah, we
think
should
Don
do.
would like that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be
Oh
fun.
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm down for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, let's get some money together. Oh Lord. Here comes Gayla.
They want to know
anyway,
how many
anyway,
people you can come in.
anyway, so we're
Nobody's-
gonna do this and I want to thank everybody, all the listeners and stuff for hanging out with us today. We appreciate you. We love you guys. And I'm gonna play my song. Da, 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 dee, da, da, my son. Thanks, Greg, for sending it.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay, guys. And so, oh yeah. Julian said that is from what's his name? Julian. She texted me too. She said, no, that is James Ingram's song.
James Ingram, yeah.
That's his song that I guess what's the name produced it for him.
Quincy Jones.
Yeah, Quincy produced it on him. I thought it was Quincy's song, but I remember seeing James in the video, and as I've seen a lot of people in the video.
Wait a minute. I know Karita.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the Quincy Jones song.
it's a
It's a Quincy Jones song.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
Quincy
she's
Jones has a hit with it.
I'm wondering if she's talking about 100 Ways.
no, she said that song is James Ingram, but maybe she means he wrote it. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe it's a Quincy Jones song.
It's on his album.
yeah, it's on the dude.
Yeah, he's oh man, I can't believe he's gone. Jeez.
Oh
Damn it.
man. Oh, before we go, I gotta add this.
Go ahead.
And
Did we lose somebody
every now
else?
and then you have those cutting onions moment where your eyes tear up a little bit. There's a video where they did a Quincy. It's on YouTube where I think it's like a Quincy Jones appreciation concert, and I think it was in I don't know if it was in London or Germany somewhere, but they were performing "Pretty Young Thing," and my God, the young lady sung her butt off.
Oh
And
wow.
he's standing there in the chair. Quincy's like standing there in the chair, just appreciating and listening, and he's kind of clapping along, and he's just enjoying it. And I'm like, oh my God, it is so beautiful. But
Oh.
it is a tearjerker when you
How do we
see,
get it?
huh?
How do we get it?
It's on YouTube. God dog it. It is on YouTube.
It's on the page.
I think
Okay.
Quincy Jones Pretty Young Thing concert or something, but
Okay.
it's
I'll look for it.
it'll pop up somewhere, but it's a young lady singing PYT, and oh my God.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Mhm.
Well, maybe we should do a Kashif and Quincy Jones show.
Yeah.
All right.
There's
I
lots
mean,
of material
everything
there.
is open to
Well, we
options.
should do a Prince show too.
There you
Yeah,
go.
absolutely.
Many of the Minneapolis sound.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then that way we could talk about my brother. We just lost the drummer from the
Yeah,
time.
Jelly Bean.
Yeah, get Jelly Bean. He got to get his flowers too, even though he's already gone. But we got to share his flowers with the world. He was
Oh man.
amazing.
Oh man.
And so
Yeah.
that Ricky told me, Ricky is the bass player and the music director for the time, and he said to me the other day, he says, well, we have, the other drummer that was there when Morris decided to go solo, and he says, but he doesn't hit as hard as
Right.
yeah. And so I said, well, he's Asian. Ricky's not laughing. There's no way you're gonna have that power like this brother, because that boy hit those drums Jelly Bean hit the drums so hard. I feel bad for the drums the way he
Jelly
was
Bean
playing.
was a big dude. So
Yes,
Yes,
and
he
he was
was.
big. Oh, I felt bad for him, man. Oh man, not for him, for the drums. But
Didn't you
anyway,
want standing next to him?
I know. Oh yeah, I did. I did stand next to him, and I felt like a little baby next to him. That
But
was
I
Yes,
think,
embarrassing.
but I
yes,
think
yes.
having certain theme inspired shows in the future, I see that happening. We can talk about the Minneapolis sound. We can talk
Yeah,
about
let's do it.
the Detroit sound. I mean, every Friday we talk about the Solar sound. So we just expound on that every Friday anyway. But again, having certain themes and whatnot, I think it's a beautiful thing to have because we all can combine our minds and talk and have these conversations that a lot of people don't. A lot of people might not have known. You got the London perspective on it across the pond, Greg.
Yeah,
Me just being a student of the music growing up and being on the air and doing what I do, and of course Wardell being in the industry, I call it ground zero. So we have
yeah,
three different perspectives
yeah, yeah, yeah,
that are valid. I feel that are valid. I don't say that with vanity. I'm just saying
yeah,
it.
yeah. Yes, it's true,
But
and it's
but but
there forever.
again, yeah. So we can talk about Stax or
Yes,
Chess Records or King Records or Motown, or just expound on Motown again. The Hush sound we talked about when we had our radio show a couple of years back. We talked about the Hush sound, and we had Hubert Eves on. We got to get him
yeah,
back on. As a part, being part of D Train and part of M2 so it's these
yes,
great conversations that we can have on this podcast type format. I think it's a beautiful thing. So
it
let's
is.
be on the let's talk about that off the air and whatnot, and we can make it happen.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wow. So this is amazing, and I just want to thank y'all for blessing
Thank
me
you.
and being here, just being a part of the show today. We
It's
love,
bedtime.
huh?
Thank y'all.
It's bedtime.
Yeah, it's bedtime for Greg because he's in the UK. It's really bedtime over there,
Yeah,
and so I want to give a shout out to Sugar Rainbow. Sugar Rainbow, we love you.
Yeah,
I
it's got
think
to be like 11 o'clock out there now, isn't it?
it's 10:15.
I
Okay.
okay. So this is the deal. So Greg is being responsible for the album that Sugar Rainbow and I are putting together right now. I was putting out my own album, but now I'm going to combine it with Sugar Rainbow. We're going to do a dual album together, and
Oh,
yeah. So and we're gonna. So if y'all want to interview us, we could do that. I'll set it up with her so we can do that. But this is it's the music, man. I'm just so proud of the way the music is coming out. We are just been blessed, man. So anyway, so we look forward to getting all of this together by the first part of the year. So
Great.
because we're running, man, we're running quick. We want to get it done because I already had my stuff done. So she's finishing up her stuff, and that's pretty much it. I think, yeah, that's it. All right, guys.
all
Okay, good
right.
night, both. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. We love y'all. Good night, Greg. Good night, Don
We'll
Fleming.
see you guys tomorrow. We're going to celebrate the legacy of Solar, so make sure you tune in tomorrow for that. I will be here, hanging out with you.
Okay. Is this it?
Yes, that's it. Closing out.
All right.
I love that.
Bye.
Have a good one, guys.